Okay, I'm caught up. Appreciate you.
Cornell, if you're talking, I think you're on mute.
I think he
Right.
went to get some.
He went to go get his rap.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Bro, that process that you said we do first thing in the morning, can you, I guess, maybe put that in the chat and I can screenshot it so I can save it because I just start driving now.
Yeah, I got you.
I appreciate it.
Now.
So just to make sure.
So, okay, you said it's already in the group. Okay.
So we look at the hour to see what direction it's going.
Somebody teaching. Go ahead.
No, I'm just asking a question. I'm just basically, yep, that's it. So we're looking at the hour. Then the next one is to get to the 5 minute to basically draw out our levels. So the bottom, the ceiling, and the price action.
But when
And then we get to,
when you drawing a price action, are you putting those gray boxes out, like boxing
yeah,
everything out to try to line it
I
up?
make my screen look like just like that. Yep. At the peaks, and then the bottom of the valleys, and then that middle price point.
Gotcha.
Where I pretty much see peaks and valleys kind of meeting each other.
So basically, that's when you bringing them lines out, trying to say, okay, hey, this is where my low is, this is where the peak is at the high, and then you ration out through the middle to see where it's kind of bouncing up and down at.
Yeah. And I think that's where Cornell be talking about. If we just stay right there in the middle, it don't matter if it's going up or down. You can catch trades if you stand in that middle. Mm-hmm. It has to, yeah.
All right, I'm back.
Accurate. And how many? That's what I noticed when you are doing it right.
Chart,
All right, so Paul right there. See, even with me being on here with y'all, I picture the detail. Even if I'm looking at the rally base rally, I want to know every detail of the rally base rally. So what I notice when we do rally base rally, this how it just roll way up there. Usually that is the start of the other leg. Then it roll way the other direction past top of them little ranges we was in, and it starts making that divergence. And then you see it start going back down that direction.
Hey,
But
Cornell,
you
you away
might
from
see
the
that on a higher time.
you
I
away
ain't
from your
moved the
cursor
cursor
because
yet.
we can. Okay, yeah.
I want to move. I just talking about what's going on right now. This is what I'm talking about when you hear me talking. What I just draw with the curse. I see the same thing rally base rally is going up and down. And it's gonna go back up kind of like an angle for real. Then it's coming back down like this. The same way it's moving counterwise, to be honest with you. It is spreading out. Just more orders get into the market by staying in the same area, but that's what it's doing. It's like if it was a rally going up, it'll be a different angle going up. Then it'll probably come back, take that low out, tell the buyer divergence. Then we got the next big move. That's why I started learning about divergence. Them the big moves. I know it from the beginning. All right, even we finna go up right here. Look at stochastic. See now, what everybody got to understand. What you supposed to do every morning when we first start, before we even go deeper into the next couple two. We got the steps. Everybody got the steps, right? See, I'm doing y'all like I did Mike. Y'all remember Mike that told y'all this I had to slow Mike down because a lot of y'all acting like Mike. You're gonna stay in your head. I'm finna give you all the steps. If you're doing something outside of that, it ain't got the standard part right yet. You can't add till you got the standard. That's why I said people got to be willing to listen to people to a certain extent till you get to a certain point. Then you start adding. You can't add till you know the information. So if I ain't got the basics, I'm telling you how I operate. I'm not moving to the advance. So just like when you get that price action book, what that guy said. Yeah, I done read it. You don't move to the next chapter till what? Till what? Till you got a good understanding of what you're doing at that point, right? Then he give you more information. See, some of y'all, you ain't developed your study habit right. So I'm gonna show you how to develop. So we did hour, 5 minute. We've been doing this from February to October. Cornell ain't did nothing different when he come on here. Cornell gonna wake up, actually ask the same damn question every morning from February to October. So that means we developed a routine, a pattern, right? I shouldn't be still getting slow answers 8 months later. I ain't changed the system. That means you over there changing your system. You getting way more information than you need. Now you're confusing yourself. You know what I told Mike back there? Look, how about just try this exactly how this is first and let me know how that works. Then go add your stuff. That's when Mike changed his life forever and learned how to trade. And he'll tell you, he wasted 2 years of trying to do it his way. And he never actually even learned the beginning stages of the standard of what he was even trying to learn. You can't learn from me if you don't know the steps. And you trying to add, you taking bits, pieces, but you actually have to know the steps of what somebody's doing. I didn't get in the head for in class and say, I'm going to change this and that. I'm going to make this work like this and that. No, this is their system. And then when I realized I didn't like the system moves and I see what they're doing, they're not really trading. What I told you, I lost interest in it. Because I do like to trade. But not like how y'all like to trade. I'm beyond the money thing. That's why I can hit this button with no problem. I could lose an account. Get what? Some of y'all would have been crying about when I told y'all they closed the account the other day. I had $3,000 in there. They actually rejected the withdrawal that day when I made all that money on that announcement that day. A lot of y'all would have been crying about that because they didn't just close the account. They took the actual money I had already made in that account. But for me, I ain't mad. Guess what? That's a business learning situation, Lewis. So now I can come back and tell Lewis, hey, Lewis, don't mess with them announcements. Because get what? You might have $8,000 sitting in your $25,000 account that is your money, but you did not follow their rules and went and did what you wanted to do. You violated the rule. Now they close your account and they take Lewis $8,000. You see how your environment helping you, Lewis? Guess what? In the other environment, in our culture, guess what one of the guys shared what you just did? What I just said. So that's why you can't correct some of the stuff around you. Look at some of the people around you and what they bring into your life, even if they actually trying to help you fix your problems or are they just talking with you and making you feel more. What do you think you see in the group? People be wanting to say stuff, they got to work up other people to do it and then make it look like something. And they make it look like a whole big thing going on. They're like yesterday, it make it like a whole big thing going on. But this is what I don't like. I'm a real person. I keep real people around me. You get to upsetting other people. But I understand it. But guess what? Everybody around you ain't at that point yet. And some people don't be understanding that in our culture. This is how people get killed. It's a mindset. It's never the money, y'all. It's the breakdown of the mind when you get in these situations because you around people who's in the same, but I don't think they're gonna tell you it's about a quick hustle. Yeah, I do know, like I said, it was over 10 people in this group got locked up. I'm talking about doing prison time. I ain't gonna say in this group or people around them affiliated. I ain't gonna even put that on the group. It was the friends of people in the group, the majority, because I don't even know these people. Guess what, Lewis? If I didn't have such great relationships with people, I wouldn't even have that much information to tell you. But guess what? I get in these environments, I'm acceptable to listening to people. People tell me a lot of things to help me make money, fix stuff in business, and situations and everything for free. That ain't a money thing. That's how you get to your money. So now you get around me. You know the question I've been asking everybody around me, Lewis, it ain't even about no money no more. All right, if I put Lewis on this project and put Lewis in front of a couple $1,000,000, matter of fact, Lewis go make 9 figures. You know what I'm looking at, Lewis? When I'm talking to Lewis, how Lewis talking. Kind of been around folks who can't handle money. So I'm going to ask certain things because it's going to trigger a flag to me. But when you get the money, Lewis might be a bigger problem than me with the money. Don't y'all know y'all can get locked up for giving somebody too much money? That's why I be having the conversation with y'all. This stuff be serious out here. You can get locked up for giving somebody too much money. You can get locked up for provoking people. You get what? Like, for instance, like for me, I had to learn this. I had to calm down. I look at where I'm at now, where I'm headed, even like what's still to be going on in our group. People don't realize. I just sat back and looked at a lot of stuff since my dad passed. But I told you that what made me change my environment. It's like he's saying, get from around these folks. You can still help people, but you can't help everybody. You can only help those who trying to help themselves, is what Cornell figured out. So when I get around folks, you want to know your mess up gonna be on me? Don't give me no little slick around the way to do anything if you don't know how to do it the correct way. That is a street mentality to me. That means if I put Lewis on, you going see what I'm going with that? Look, this is how I look at people. So I'm getting y'all to start looking at it. It's gonna help you fix situations. It's gonna probably help you fix the stuff you got going on because it's stuff y'all don't think about when y'all talking to people. But little stuff like that, right there, Lewis, them triggers, that could cause you big problems. You know what my biggest problem was last year? I trusted everybody in my group. Based off what we had going on at the time. But not realizing, get what? It's like when y'all inviting people, you got to make sure these are going to be the people that's going to be with you. Get what? You might get in here, and that person might turn on you. Guess what? Lewis might put somebody on this, and now they got it. Now they feel they better than him. Don't even talk to him no more. Oh, I'd have had that come up over the last couple months. Somebody got mad because, like what I'm talking to y'all about, they been sitting idle. Somebody just passed them that they brought in. Now you mad at your friend instead of going over there to see what your friend got going on. That should be motivation. I'm gonna be motivated if Lewis called me something we real tight like this. I'm gonna be motivated and call. You know what I'm saying? That John, somebody call. We motivated for each other. I ain't mad because Lewis didn't pass me. Get on board. Marlon is a sharp kid. I'm not on AI. This kid is cold. But guess what I did? I brought the best out that kid, which is a benefit for y'all also. That man was up cold last night. Y'all want to know what hunger is? Marlon got on here with y'all this week. The video should motivate you to just get up. It probably should be all you talking about right now. Y'all see, that little kid went straight to cold, but that's because they done been around me so long now, I done molded them like that. I keep them motivated. Don't y'all know that man started off as a regular teacher? He got good at trade. He was going to quit on them. They begged him to stay. Now he got a better job. He's not doing hardly anything, so he got time to code. He's a guidance counselor now. They gave him a whole pay raise, Lewis, because I showed him how to be independent. And guess what? That's a real person. They don't change.
Hey, Cornell, did he ever show the video on something he was saying about Ninja, the stochastic, changing?
No, see, Marlon got happy. Marlon cold now. Trust me, y'all probably finna have a bite with this same information I'm telling you about, because he said it works with what he got going on. We probably got on the phone last night. But he texted me at 10:30 and said, hey, I'm still cold. So he didn't call me. He probably called me today, but he probably already got it built. I keep people around me like that. Y'all don't see how Ant move? See how quick I got the token thing set up? We did that for the rich people. Why y'all think we ain't on these projects? See, we ain't sitting idle. Oh, y'all thought I just went in the room and got cool with them. Man, we didn't help these people in our own way without money, off our knowledge. That's why I be trying to have y'all so knowledgeable. Now that came back around, still a fold. Money ain't the answer to everything, y'all. It's the knowledge. You can step in a room with this knowledge I'm telling you about. Ask John. Half them doctors are just smart people. They weren't even business people, but that person in that room, though, they looking at their ideas. You got to think about how a business person thinks. I got Hitman, Jamark, and everybody else here rewriting chemistry for me. But I know they really ain't got no business background. Some people don't do it for the right reason, but this is how they be looking. I'm going to go holler at them three. They ain't gonna know how to set the business up. This is why people get into it by contract. You depending on somebody else. You gotta go learn this stuff. See, now somebody put you on contract, you ain't making what you're supposed to be making. That comfort. You think everybody got your best intention, and they don't. But you can't let that bother you. This is how the world works. You gotta accept it, just like with trade. You have to accept the factors that come with trade. Yes, we got prop companies that are gonna slick us out of our money. The The whole business is based off y'all losing accounts. FYI, just in case you didn't know that. That's why they always talk about putting on simulation and a live. Y'all gonna notice whenever you make it to a live account, you don't have all that slippage that you have in simulation. That's why they ain't figured that out on Trader yet. That's why I use the mobile app. It closes out like a live trade. When you hit the close button, it's dead. Everything right there. It ain't on like a dial-up type situation where we hit the close button and it's still taking 30 more seconds, Louis, to close, and the counter's moving when you hit the close button, but you can't see it and you done lost money. That ain't going on a live account because there's nobody in between you and the feed now. See, they ain't changed the main feed, Louis, but the way this system is set up, they can throw them in there to get in your way. But they can't mess up the same pattern. That's where the sideways and these patterns come from. Now, because y'all are textbook, I'm gonna tell you how the digital stuff gonna work. I'm gonna tell you how the AI, I'm gonna tell you how the quant stuff work. Quant ain't even based off historical data. See, I ain't even called that doctor. Y'all forgot. I told you I was in the room with a 9-figure trader who has his own quant system. I ain't called him yet. Been getting so much business out the other stuff. I ain't had time to call her. I didn't want this be calling people and we ain't doing no business. See, I'm that type. I understand. It ain't like how I did with the group. See, but I should have been doing that across the board. Didn't realize, I just realized. That's why I say I tighten up my ship. A lot of people don't like it. A lot of people mad because I changed my number. That don't mean I ain't getting everybody my number. I ain't really set, and I tell you, it took me 4 months to set the other number up. I really don't even be on the phone like that unless we handle some business right now. We in the biz. I'm not waiting on anything. We in the process.
They must got an announcement at 7:30 where this ain't moving crazy.
Now they're showing you that it's probably finna, if it don't break the 200, it's probably finna push back up. That's the 5 minute. You could be having a rally-based rally going. I see a nice long leg going there. Like you said, it ain't really been going nowhere. I've been just that anyway. I think it's down because I'm telling you, I've been watching it. Get what it do. This and this. Just like on the trend line. I'm just gonna leave that right there. And then we're gonna go back that way. See how that play out when I draw it on her. Now I go back to the information I just explained it to you. Don't that look like a leg, a rally right there? Right? Now instead of confusing yourself, Paul, we at the high, right? Right?
Yep.
So now I'm probably gonna go to the lowest point, just probably up in here or up in here. So now we got our two prices, right? Right?
That's gonna become the
Y'all
middle.
being quiet. I'm trying to see if you know this information. Right?
Mm-hmm. I'm with you.
So you're really seeing that range from this morning right now. Does the market turn around when the candles even with each other?
I did turn around on Divergent.
See, y'all looking for the book. It's a lot going on right now. What's going on right now? Matter of fact, what I just explained to y'all is probably about to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, right there where I dropped that little red at with the 3 price point. It's about to happen. We're probably about to break the 200. But what am I looking at that's kind of confirming it at the same time? See, I keep y'all out there, boo. Somebody
Looking at
just said it. Stop whispering. Somebody just said it. What was it?
yeah,
All right. What you see on stochastic? Let me see if
green
you
line,
understand the stochastic right now. Okay, what the green line do?
going straight down.
Going down there. So.
What else is it doing? What else is stochastic doing? We ain't in no rush. It's finna push down though. But I'm gonna give you time to think about this. Cause it's still about keeping it simplified. We asked the cash. It was pointed down. Congratulations. It pointed down. But what else is it doing? Cause get what? When it go down, I might want to get out of it. See,
Gonna make
I'm
a
still
fire
ahead of
zone.
my.
It's
You
about
see,
to create a body.
exactly. I'm staying ahead of my trade. So even when I'm finna take that trade, when it shoot down, that's why I see sometimes I go on to get out my trade after it impulse and break through there. Because I also see that buyers diverted. I ain't slipping. Y'all ain't ever noticed that sometimes I get out of a trade and it go the totally opposite way and pull way back further. And some of y'all get in it, but you didn't actually hit it when I hit it and I got my trade and I'm over here chilling. Then I get that huge pullback that I'm not in a trade on. Now I go down to the new price action. I keep on making some more money, hit it 2, 3 times and hit it.